Hi guys, so unfortunately I have deleted my intro and outro by accident, so you'll have no intros or outros for a while until I can get a new one sorted. And also I have had problems exporting this really long movie, so I'm going to have to split it up into two parts. So thank you, and I apologise for the delay to the start of the video, but anyway, roll on the video. Hey everyone, Jamie Lee's Real Productions here, and today we're back in Train Simulator 2019. Now, if we're going to be doing a scenario with the brand new, updated Voyager Advanced from Just Trains. So, recently they've updated the Voyager, which features new look and new livery. So, we're going to be taking one of the scenarios on this, and we're going to be driving from Crewe to Holyhead. So, good evening driver, tonight you are taking Virgin Trains 221-101 Squadron to Holyhead. You are due to leave Crewe at 18:57. Right, so let's go ahead and start at the scenario and we'll see what it's actually like. So, yeah, because basically in 2012 I think it was, we're just going to drive along the North Wales coast from Crewe to Holyhead via Llandudno Junction and Bangor. So, we'll get in, let's load the scenario and let's see what it's like. So I'm going to mute my mic until we get into the scenario. So, 1 minute. Okay, so we are loaded in the into the route. So, good evening, driver. You are taking Virgin Trains 221-101 Squadron to Holyhead. You are due to leave Crewe at 18:57. You will be calling at Chester, Flint, Prestatyn, Rhyl, Carlwyn Bay, Llandudno Junction, Bangor, and Holyhead. Please be aware that once we arrive at Chester, you will be required to split your train into two sets and leave 221-109 to work back south. So I'd imagine that's to work set back towards London Euston. Anyway, let's get doors open, let's set the train up ready for departure. I've noticed that that's a Meridian, a class 222 Meridian in the old Hull Trains livery. So it says the Thomas Cook logo down there. So let's set the cab up. So I'm going to disable the driver's vigilant device. Let's set the headlights up. So you've got quite a few different settings. You've got markers, day, night, day backup, night backup, hazard, and tail. On the hazard, it just flashes literally like that. So I'm going to have it in day. I can hear a train on the other side, however. There it goes. There goes a Voyager. That's off towards Glasgow Central. Double set. Okay, so I can't do anything at the minute. So here's our train, 221-101. Beautiful looking. What we can do though is we set the head destination up. So control 12, Aberdeen, Birmingham, Bournemouth, Bristol, Cambridge, Cardiff, Coventry, Darlington, Derby, Dundee, Durham, Edinburgh, Exeter. Now we want to find Holyhead. There we go, there's Holyhead. So that train is literally pretty much ready to set up. Well, it's already set up, now it's just pretty much ready to go once we get the go ahead. So yeah, brilliant. Let's have a little look around Crewe. There is a loco down here, I believe. Oh yeah, class 153. A 153 for East Midlands trains. Nice. There's a 153. Oh, and there's the... that's the APT, that is. It's the Advanced Passenger Train. Okay, doors are closed, so I'd imagine we're ready to go. Right. Right, okay. By the way, this is using Armstrong Powerhouse's sound pack. So this isn't the actual original sounds with the original Voyager. This is actually sound pack that I'm using. So anyway, right, now what we can do is we'll put the train into forwards and we can start accelerating away. So here we go. Go straight into notch 3 of power. Okay, so let's go. Okie dokie, let's see what we can do. Let's see what the passenger interior looks like. Yeah, the passenger interior looks good, don't it? It does, don't it? Okay, right. What I might do is I'm going to start just make an announcement to the passengers, so let's hold tight really quick. Hello passengers, this is your 1857 Virgin train service to Holyhead, calling at Chester, Flint, Prestatyn, Crewe, Colwyn Bay, Clandidno Junction, Bangor and Holyhead. Please note that when we arrive at Chester, our train will be splitting. So if you are travelling towards Holyhead, please be in the front carriage of the train. If you are terminating at Chester, please be in the rear. Thank you very much. Enjoy your pleasant journey with Virgin Trains. Okay, now I've just made my announcement to the passengers. That's all sorted. Let's just carry on. Right, I'm going to accelerate a bit more. Okay, so that is, I believe, Crewe Heritage Railway Works, or something like that, along the lines to the right there. That's where Britannia, Royal Scot, them steam engines are stored. Anyway, right, let's just keep going. Okay, I can't go any faster yet. Right, I'm going straight into full power as we now accelerate up towards 50 miles an hour. So I'm just going to accelerate into full power now, and let's see how we get on. Now we're heading away from Crewe, going up towards the Welsh coast now. Right, hold the throttle there, and we can go up towards 90 miles an hour. Right, let's go straight to power now. Let's go straight to full power. So we've just got under 20 miles to go to Chester, which is our final English county before we head out towards the Welsh coast and then skirt Wales, the Welsh coast of Wales. So at Clandidno Junction there's two ways. So one that will diverge to the right, that goes towards Clandidno, and then the way we're going to the left, that hits off along the coast, carrying on through over the bridge of some sort, crossing the River Conwy here, the River Conwy, and yeah, goes along the River Conwy and carries on towards Valley, Bangor, Holyhead, that way. So we're going to go the left fork. But anyway, we're doing it at 78 miles an hour, so that's good. That is good. You can disable the tilt if you don't want the tilt, but I'm going to leave the tilt on because that would be brilliant. You've got a working cabin light. There you go. As you can see, but we don't need it on, so I'm going to turn it off. Instrument lights work. So if it's dark in the evening, then you need to see how fast you're going. Then you can use that. So yeah, we've got a working train management system. Well, it doesn't work, but you can interact by turning it on and that. So I'm going to turn it off. Idle the throttle. You've got a working buzzer as well, signal. So driver to guard. So when the guard blows, gives 2 rings on the buzzer, then you repeat it again back. So here's how it would go. So this would be guard to driver, and then the driver to guard. So that's how it would work, and then the driver would simply start the engine and drive away from the station. That's how it would work. So that's a communication between the guard and the driver. So that is pretty decent indeed. Right, idle it. Dun dun dun. Right, let's see what else we've got to do. We've got a working clipboard light. So if you turn that on, you can turn it on, turn it off. You don't need it on at a minute. You've got a climate control thing. So let's have it in auto. Let's have it in the fast mode. So I think that'd be the air conditioning, something like that. But anyway, we are making a bit of progress, you know. We've got working window wipers, so let's... Oh, going over there just by a mile an hour, that's alright. Okay, let's show you the window wipers. So if I press Shift V, that's what it does. It goes one and like that, stops, and then it goes again. There we go. That's slow, so it will go like that constantly, slow. And then there's a faster version, like that. So it does the same thing, but just a little bit faster. But obviously we don't need the window wipers, so we'll be alright. So I'll put it back into off, because we don't need them. But yeah, the Voyager's doing pretty good. You've got a working NRN radio system, so if I press this blue button, then basically that will ring up just saying, hello, can I just have an NRN testing? Can you hear me loud and clear over? Then yeah, they'd say yes or no if they can. Then obviously they put the phone down. So yeah, I'll play it for you so you can have a little listen to what it actually sounds like. So I'm going to disable my mic while I do that.
Hello, Central Rivers, Ops Control, just testing an NRN. Are you receiving me loud and clear over? Thank you very much, over.
Okay, so as you can hear, yeah, they can hear me loud and clear, so yeah, that shows that the NRN is working properly. Okay, so what else we've got? We've got a car wash slow speed, so when you enable that, it will go at a slow speed when you go for a car wash. So obviously we don't need it, because we're not going for a car wash in a minute, so we'll be alright. So, yeah, you've got 2 buttons here, engine, stop and start. So when you press the stop button, that will stop the engine, shut it down, and then when you press the green button, that will start the engine back up. So obviously we don't want to do that in a minute, so I'll probably shut down the engine when we're at Chester, and then when it's time I'll restart the engine. So yeah, just before we're due to go, I'll shut the before we're just due to go, I'll probably restart the engines. So while we're at Chester, then I'll just, you know, open the doors, shut down the engine for a bit, and then when it's nearly time to go, I'll restart the engines, start them back up, and we'll be on our way towards Holyhead. Okay, so I'm going to have to slow down here for some reason, because we're 65 mph speed limit here. Then I can go up to 75, then I can go back up to 90 miles an hour. So obviously I'm doing 65 at the minute here. Now I can go up to 75 as soon as this train's past the board. Okay, so probably when I just reach that bush, I'll come in here. Yeah, okay. Now I can go up to full speed. And then we'll probably hit the 90 mile marker when we approach 75, I think. So we'll see what happens. If maybe, then I'll just have to re-idle the power. So yeah. But yeah, I am happy Just Trains have updated their Voyager, because it was in desperate need for an update. Because the only thing I didn't like about the Voyager is the brake squeal, because in real life the Voyager doesn't have a brake squeal. So that's the only thing that kind of a little bit bugged me a little bit. It's because of the brake squeal. That's the only thing that bugged me, because it's a modern locomotive, and obviously modern locomotives don't squeal as often. It's only when they have the brakes oiled that's when the brakes don't squeal, but sometimes they do, but not noisy though, noisy. Very quietly I think that goes. But yeah, it did bug me a little bit, the squealing, so hopefully it shouldn't squeal. So yeah, that's the only thing that bugged me a little bit, is the squealing when you come to a standstill. But other than that, I do like the Voyager, because it's well accurate. It's better than Dovetail Games for sure. I'll tell you that now, it's way better than Dovetail Games. The Dovetail Games modelling looks alright, but the sounds on it, it's absolutely awful. So yeah, I prefer the Just Trains one to Dovetail Games. Okay, so we just got under 10 miles now till we get to Chester. What's this coming up? Oh, it looks like it's a singular 153. It's the 153. Transport for Wales. I know it's a River Trains Wales then that showed on there, but it's actually Transport for Wales now. So yeah, Transport for Wales. We'll just say Transport for Wales. So yeah, you know what, the modelling, you know what, I like the hills and that you can see in the background. You know, it just looks nice, the trees, everything, you know. I think Dovetail Games have put a lot of effort and time into making this route. So yeah, hats off to the route, but not hats off to the Voyager, because the Voyager was absolute rubbish when I tried it for the first time. So in my opinion, I'd rather drive the Carathea, which is the class 175, than the Voyager on there. But as long as I've got the Just Trains version, then yeah, I'm happy with it, because you know, Just Trains is more modelled accurately. You know, it's just, you know, more pleasant to look at than the Dovetail Games one. So yeah, hats off to Dovetail Games for the route, but not for the Voyager, and then hats off to Just Trains for the updated Voyager, which needed a desperate update. So hats off to both companies for doing that. Anyway, we've just got under 7 miles now, and then we'll be at Chester. Let's get one glimpse of the train going past in the English countryside. Obviously that does look nice, don't it? That does, yeah. I like that. I like that. That looks good. Right, let's get a screenshot of that. That just looks brilliant. It just does. Obviously, there you got a previous 221 on the rear there. Let's try that one. Was that the same thing? Oh, it don't matter anyway, because, you know, at the end of the day, I'm looking for some good screenshots. Okay, right, let's see her whiz by. Beautiful. That looked beautiful. Wow. Wow, that was beautiful. Okay, right, let's turn the thing back on. Need that. Right. Now we're back in the cab of the Voyager. I think we're going down on a 1 in 614 slope. Going down, yeah. Obviously it's still losing speed, so bring speed, go apply a little bit of juice to bring some power back up, the speed back up. But you know what, the weather, you know, it just looks realistic. I think this is using AP's weather pack, you know, or unless it's just the way it's been simple, but you know what, I do like that. You know, just looks realistic. I think this is AP's weather pack that I've got. So, yeah, it does look good. Right. We haven't got long now till we get to Chester, so just under 4.20 miles now, 4.2 miles till we get to Chester. 3.9 miles to go till we get to Chester. So yeah, I'll have to make another announcement to the passengers just to let them know we are approaching Chester, so I will have to do that very shortly, just to let them know. But anyway, I'm going to start, got a single aspect there. Right, that's a single yellow aspect, so I'm going to have to brake very hard, because I think there's a red signal coming up ahead, so I'm going to have to brake. Find that signal. Okay. I'm going to probably approach the signal about 20 miles an hour, so I'm just going to apply light braking until I can see the signal, until it reads otherwise, and then... Okay, so I'm just applying literally light braking just to gently bring the speed down until I can see the next signal to see if it shows a single yellow or red. If it shows red, then I'm going to have to crawl to the signal, and then when it turns amber, I can just literally accelerate on away towards Chester. Carry on proceeding it. Right, I can see a signal. No, that's not our side. There's a signal coming up, so literally start applying the brakes and approach it at around 20 miles an hour. Because you have to always... The rule is, when we're approaching a red signal, is to actually not stop at the signal. Is to just try and crawl, hoping that it will change to a amber aspect. So you just have to drive with caution from here. So I'm just doing 25 miles an hour just to see what the signal will show. So I've applied a little more braking in. Don't know, it could be a bug with the game, I don't know. So I'm just doing around 23 miles an hour. Hoping there's a little change. Yeah, it's gone up to an amber aspect, so I can now apply a little bit more power. So maybe stick around 30 miles an hour. So I'm going to stick around 30 miles an hour. Now that signal's gone up to a amber aspect, so I'm going up to around about 30, so I'll just idle it here. Okay. Right, what we got here? Alright, so I've got to do 30 miles an hour now if I was going to go to the right, 20 miles an hour to the left, so I've got to do 30 miles an hour, so I'm going to stick around that for now. Run at a reduced speed because, you know, I don't want any problems to happen. I could maybe go up to 40, maybe, or about 35. I think 35 might be better, because then I can slow down quicker if needed. So I'm going to go up to about 35 until I can see the signal. I'm just going to stick it around 35 miles an hour. Yeah, until I can show that it's on a clear aspect, then I'm going to stick it around 35 miles an hour. Or if it's still on amber, then I'm just gonna... Yeah, right. Right, we can go up to full speed as the signal is showing a clear aspect, so we can now proceed at line speed. But obviously, coming up to 30, I'm going to stick it around 40, and I will cut the juice just before we approach the signal. Obviously, I've cut the juice now, and now I'm going to brake to bring our speed down. make it in time, ready for the 30-mile-an-hour speedboard into Chester. Okie dokie. Right, I'm going to make a quick announcement to the passengers, so just hold tight. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now approaching Chester. If you are lighting the train here, please do make sure you have all your personal belongings with you when you exit the train. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge. If you're on the rear set of the train, this train will terminate here, and if you're in the front car, this train will carry on towards Holyhead. So, if you are alighting, please do mind the gap. Thank you. We hope you have a pleasant journey home sometime. Thank you for boarding. Thank you for travelling. See you later. Okay, so I've just made another announcement now. So we are now approaching Chester Station. So here's Chester. So obviously, the train, the rear set will be terminating here, where the front set, will just be carrying on towards Holyhead. So we're going to be driving it on towards Holyhead. So yep, there's a Class 175 Crewe over there. There's a Northern 156. Okay, so we've got to stop at Chester platform 3B. Okay. Right, so here we are, arriving now into Chester. Okay, so I'm just going to keep applying gentle braking now. I'm going to make sure the first 5 set gets onto the platform here at Chester. Right. Right, okay. Okie dokie then, so we are now at Chester, so I've got to decouple the rear unit, which I've done there. Okay, so what we'll just do now is wait. Okay, right. I've decoupled the rear unit, so the rear unit will operate back towards London Euston, where we'll be carrying on towards Holyhead via Bangor and Clandidno Junction. Yeah, that just looked nice. I like that. Okay, that just looks nice, 158, 221. So that does look nice. I haven't seen the new livery in real life, the 221101. I haven't seen it in real life, but every time I'm out, I am looking for it. I am keeping my eyes peeled for it, because, it is a nice looking livery. So, what we've got to do is just got to wait, and then until we can get the go ahead. Obviously there goes a 158 to the left. Off that goes for us. Right. Okay. Right, I'm gonna wait for that 158 to go. Right. As we're gonna be stuck at Chester for a bit, I'm gonna shut down the engine like I promised, and then just start it up just before we go again. Because what's the point of the engine running if we're just going to be sitting here for ages? So I've shut down the engine for now, and then when we're due to go again, I'll restart the engine before we head off. Anyway, the 221 has got new air dams, I believe, which is these. So I think that's the new air dam. Obviously, it hasn't got the zebra doors anymore like the normal Voyager has. Obviously, it's got plain black, which is like the 390. I don't believe the 390 has these bits on the red doors there. That the 390 doesn't have that, does it? No, it doesn't. Only the 221 has. Anyway, that will be going back towards London Euston, obviously. So yeah. Anyway, we're stuck at Chester for a bit, so I don't know what we can do at the minute. Okay, ladies, right, I'm just going to make an announcement for the passengers, just to let them know that we're going to be stuck here for a while, so just hold tight a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board your 1925 Virgin train service to Holyhead. This train will now call at Flint, Prestatyn, Rhyl, Colwyn Bay, Llandudno Junction, Bangor and Holyhead. We're being hold here for a while as we are currently sitting at a red signal. I know it's showing not red, but it's showing green now, but we've got to wait for a bit, so as we're running a bit early, so unfortunately that's why the engines have been shut down for a while, so don't worry. Well, as soon as you hear the engine start, then our train will be on our way again, so I apologise if you don't like waiting, but we've got to wait. Thank you for your inconvenience. We apologise. Thank you. Okay, so I've just let the passengers know that we're while we're holded for a bit. I think it's the 7 service. I think. Oh, I could be wrong, but yeah, I'll have to rectify that if I go wrong. But anyway, so being held at our green signal. It's clear at the minute. Okay, right. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably start the engine up again in a minute. Start the engine up again, I think, in a minute. I think this woman likes the Voyager's livery because she doesn't want to move away from it. She just doesn't want to move from it. She just likes that livery so much. Anyway, right, I'm going to start the engine up again, so let's start the engine. Okay, right, so the engine has started up again, so now we just gotta wait for the await the departure now. We can carry on towards Holyhead. So I like how the clouds and that are moving in the background. I honestly do. I like that, you know, glare effect. It just looks good. Yeah, I think this might be the 1925 service. I think it's calling, yeah, Chester, yeah, Flint, Prestatyn, Rhyl, yeah, it's calling at the right places. I remembered it, I remembered it, lucky me. Or it could even be the 7:30 service, you know. It might actually be a 7:30 service, I don't know, it could be the 25 past service yet, but we'll find out. But we shall find out when we get there, when we get to it. Okay, shouldn't be too long now, and then we can get moving, head off to Flint, then along the North Wales coast to Holyhead. So I'm just going to have a quick sip of drink, because I just need a drink. Nice. Okay, so we're just going to wait now. So I think this might be the 25 past service back home, back to Holyhead. Hey, there goes a double pair of 153s. Nice. Okay. Right, looks like this is the 25 past service. Right, 25 past. Should be going in a minute. Doors should be locking up any minute now, and then we'll be on our way to Flint. There we go. Right, doors are locked up, so we can just get moving now. Right, let's open that up. Let's do the communications. Okay, on our way now, departing away from Chester. So here we go now. I think we diverge away towards the left. Is it? I think we go to the left. Yeah, we go to the left because the right bit there, that's Merseyrail, that goes to the right. So I can see the third rail track. I believe that's the only third rail system we have up in the north. I believe that's the only third rail they've got in the north, where all the other third rails down in the south. On the south main line, southwestern main line, something like that. Where the former Southwest trains used to operate. Okay. So, 12 miles to Flint. Okay. There comes a 158. Okay, I'm going to start slowly accelerating to 50 miles an hour now. At the minute we're going under some tunnels. Right, I can't read that, so I'm going to put this on. No, don't need to now because we're at the tunnel. Okay, shut off power for a minute. Then we can go up to 60 as soon as we hit the 60 board. Once the rear trains pass through it, then we can go up to 60 miles an hour. Oh, looks like we've got a caution. 50. 15. I don't know. Right, 75 coming up, so go up to 75. We don't need to acknowledge this one. Clear. Right, there's the 75 board, so as soon as the rear of the 221101s pass through the board, then we can accelerate up to 75 miles an hour. So there we go, we can now do so. I don't know where that way goes, towards the left, I don't know where that goes, but it does go somewhere. But anyway. Yeah, so next stop, Flint, because we don't call it Shotton. I think we pass through a place called Shotton, then Flint. So it'd be Shotton. I believe Shotton has 2 levels, is it? Yeah, I think it has 2 levels, don't it? One high, one low. So I don't know where the top level goes, but the bottom level goes towards Chester, Holyhead. Yeah, it goes over that way. So yeah, Virgin only calls at certain places along the North Welsh coast. Okay. I would say, let's see how well this would cope without the tilt. Because obviously, if we don't have the tilt activated, then we'd have to travel at the standard speed limit. Right, I'm going to disable that. Actually, let's enable the tilt, because the tilt will be easier. So we can travel at a higher speed if needed. you'll hear is a alarm called the driver's safety device. That will go off about every 45 seconds, and basically the driver needs to respond to it within 5 seconds. If he doesn't respond to it within 5 seconds, the emergency brakes would automatically be applied. So you have to be very careful, listen carefully. So I'll show you what I mean. So let's wait for the alarm to go off. As you could hear, that was the driver's safety device, and that alarm can, you know, be annoying at times, but yeah, it has to be on. But I'm gonna have it off as it annoys me a lot, so I have it disabled normally when I drive the Voyager. So yeah, that's the driver's safety device there that's been disabled. Yeah, you've got fire, bogey fault, brake fault, TCA fault, train management system fault. You've got literally faults of any kind on here. I will do a video for those who are struggling with the cold startup procedure of the Voyager. I'll show you what you need to do, how to get it working, how to get it up and running from a cold start position. So I will do a video on that, how to start it up from a cold sequence for those who are struggling. But anyway, I like the Voyager. It's a great piece of rolling stock on the British rail network. I just hope they never go out of service, as they have a distinctive, nice sound. And it makes the Voyager more special on the game, as you know, it's got its distinctive sounds on the game, so it just makes it even more special. Look at that, we only got 5.1 miles to go now till we get to Flint. I believe this station coming up is Shotton, I think. Yeah, Shotton. Yeah, that is Shotton now coming up. Here it is, Shotton. Let's get a nice another shot. Let's have a look for some more shots, which would be nice. Yeah, that would be nice there. That does look nice. I like that one. That's a nice one. Obviously, let's go back up there a minute. Let's see what station that actually was. If that was Shotton or not. I think it was Shotton. Yes, it is. There you go. Shotton. It shows you there. Shotton. Okay, right. Let's go back to the Voyager. Actually, let's just sit here at Shotton and watch it fly away towards the Wales. I think we're already in Wales, but let's just see it fly away. Off it goes. Yeah, there we go. Looks nice. Let's just see it go around that corner. Actually, you know what? Let's go close up to it. Let's actually watch it tilt. I just want to see it tilting. Okay, looks like it's not doing the tilting action for now, so hang on through it. When we get to a bigger curve, then yeah, we'll try again. But yeah, it doesn't want to do the tilting action at the minute, which is understandable. here's a big curve coming up, so yeah, let's see if we can get the tilting action on this. Yeah, that looks good. Tilt away, tilt away. There you go. At least you can see the tilting action there. Oh, someone's phone's going off. Someone's phone's going off in the vestibule. Okay, finally someone's answered it. Well, the phone's just put out. Anyway, we are approaching Flint, so just hang on a minute and let me make an announcement to the passengers.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now approaching Flint. If you are leaving the train here, please do make sure you take on all your personal belongings with you when you exit the train. Please mind the gap between train and platform edge. Thank you for travelling with Virgin Trains. We'll see you soon. Take care now. Goodbye.
Okay, so as we've sorted that, we are now approaching Flint. So I'm just braking now to 50% brake in, and hopefully we'll stop in time. Just keep it at 50, because I feel that that is slowing us down pretty good. Okie dokie. Right. We are now approaching Flint. Right, and just keeping it at low braking, just to make sure that the whole train fits onto the platform. Hopefully. Right, I'm going to stop at this 4-5 car sign here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Flint. So, here we are, Flint, indeed. Welcome to Flint. Alright, let's get another shot here. Nice. Okay, right, let's get back in the cab and let's await the departure signal. Okay, I will make an announcement to the passengers as soon as we get moving. So when I start the train up and we get to about 10 miles an hour, I will, make an announcement saying where we are stopping at. So our next stop, stop's Prestatyn. Okay, let's go. Let's do the sequence. Okay, so off we go. Okay, now the guard's just done it again. Okay, so I've just had to do it because he would respond within literally 10 seconds. And that took way more than that. Okay, right, I'm going to make an announcement now. So just bear with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board your welcome on board your 1939 Virgin Train service to Holyhead. This train will now be calling at Prestatyn, Crewe, Crewe, Llandudno Junction, Bangor and Holyhead. Thank you. We hope you have a pleasant journey with Virgin Trains. Please do look outside your windows and do make sure you try and take some photographs of of the lovely countryside. So we do hope you enjoy your journey with Virgin Trains. Thank you for travelling with us today. If you see anything suspicious, please call the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sorted.
Okay, so what we're going to do now, just, sit back, relax. We're due in 10 minutes now at Prestatyn. So, yeah, this will probably be a two-part scenario, as it's quite a long scenario. It is literally 2 hours long, so we'll do half the journey from here to Llandudno Junction, and then we'll pick up from the other side from Llandudno Junction to Holyhead, or I'll do it in 2 parts. So do the first part and then I'll stop the recording, relax for a little bit, and then carry on from where we left off to carry on the journey towards Holyhead. So it's going to be a 2-part scenario, so it's going to be a long one to do, and I don't want to put it in all in one episode because otherwise it'd be too long, and I know how people feel when they get when you watch a 2-hour-long train trip. It gets annoying. I know it does. So I'm going to do it section at a time. So do from Crewe to Crewe to Llandudno Junction, and then Llandudno Junction to Holyhead. That's how the video will go. Anyway, as you can see, we are now skirting a little bit then of the North Wales coast to the right of us. As you can see, we were just skirting it a little bit. Okay. So it's Prestatyn next. So obviously there you go, you can see the North Wales coast, well, North Wales, yeah, coast there, you can see the sea, see the ocean over there. Obviously that you'd expect some more Croatians to come along. Obviously I've missed a stop sign, whistle sign, it don't matter, unless it don't matter. Anyway, I need to slow down. Got a 75-mile-an-hour speedboat coming up. I don't want to speed. Come on. Slow down. Slow down. Right, I've got it 50. There we go. We're going to slow down. Don't worry. We'll be in time. There we go. Beautiful. Just in time. Then we go with 75 along here for some reason. Then it goes back up to 90. So that's when I'd have to increase the power back into full power. Right, let's go into notch 1. And we'll just... literally as we'll build up power as we go by. So... that's what we're going to do, just do that one simple bit at a time, and then we will build up the power. There we go, go into full power now, as we are clear of the signal. So, this, I think that used to be a former station or something like that. I don't know. It could have been a former station, you know. Here comes another whistle board. Well, it's not a whistle board, but like crossing. I couldn't see any whistle boards for it unless you're not allowed to blow the horn when you're near the ocean, because otherwise you'll be scaring the little fish, the sea, you know, sea lions and that, the whales, you know. You'll probably be scaring all that. So that's why there's probably no whistle boards or anything like that. You could even be upsetting the sharks that live in the ocean. Duke of Lancaster is coming up to your right. I believe that is the Duke of Lancaster boat or something like that. Anyway, I've got to slow down again. I've got another 75-mile-an-hour speedboat coming up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, just over about an hour. Don't matter. Obviously, they go to your Duke of Lancaster, so I don't know what type of boat it is. It's just a boat. Just like the Titanic. What is that? Why would you leave oil cans literally right by a railway line, would you? Why would you leave them there? Anyway, we're under a clear aspect, so we can just proceed at the normal line speed towards Prestatyn. So just under 7.6 miles now, and we'll be at Prestatyn. I do like driving the Voyager because it's, you know, it's just easy to control. Much easier than the 313, for sure. This is actually a diesel electric multiple unit, so it's a bit like the Class 66, as that's a diesel electric locomotive. Right, speeding up a little bit as we're losing a little bit of speed. Don't know where we are at the minute, but we're not far from Prestatyn. Then next, after Prestatyn, it'll be Rhyl, and then from Rhyl, it'll be Carwyn Bay, and then Llandudno Junction, where I'm going to have a rest for a little bit, and then I will come back to recording part 2. and then yeah, well, I might include it all in one video, but I'm going to have a break in between, so I'm going to leave it where it is, and I will, you know, resume back into part 2. So yeah, so it's going to all be in one video, but I'm going to have a break in between, you know, as it's going to take ages to do. So yeah, this is actually my first video on the North Wales coast. I do have the original North Wales coast, which ran from Crewe to Llandudno Junction, but I preferred it with the Holyhead extension, so I've got the Holyhead extension on it, so I'm doing a full run between Crewe and Holyhead, so yeah, it's great. Great to know, that is, great to know. Obviously we can go up to 85 in a minute, so I'm going to just hold my position at 75. Hopefully. I'm just trying to keep it above 75, so we maintain it. So what I'm going to do is just keep going in between idle and notch 1 of power, as it'll help, you know, that's the AWS automatic warning system. So obviously I don't know if it's a bug or something, so we've got no turn-ins, have we? So I don't know if it's a bug or something with the game. Anyway, here's 85, so let's go straight to full power. .9 miles now till we get to Prestatyn. So we really haven't got that far to go. There's a line that's joined us from the right. I don't know where that line's come from. I don't know if it's like a heritage line or what. I really haven't actually seen any whistle boards because we just went over another crossing. So I haven't really seen any whistle boards. I don't know if it's because it'll upset the environment or, like, you know, the sea, you know, animals that live in the sea. I don't know, but I haven't seen any whistle boards so far. Oh, talking of whistle boards, here's one. Hey! There we go. That's a blowing on horn, tone on the horn. Obviously, just to warn people I'm coming by. Beep beep. That's a Roadrunner reference there. Beep beep. Yeah, so Roadrunner normally he goes meep meep and then just dashes like Usain Bolt. He dashes literally. Literally, it's just as quick. So 2.3 miles to go now. Come on, we're nearly there, guys. Come on, we can do this. I know it's probably been like over about, you know, about 40 minutes now into the ride, I bet. Anyway, there's Prestatyn station coming up, so I am going to make a short announcement just to let them know we are approaching Prestatyn. So I just need to talk to the passengers real quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your driver speaking. We are now approaching Prestatyn. So if you are leaving the train here, please do make sure you have your personal belongings with you. Please also mind the gap between the train and the platform edge, as we do not want anyone to get stuck down the platform between the gap. So please do mind the gap between the train and the platform edge. We hope you've enjoyed your journey with Virgin Trains, and we are looking forward to seeing you again very soon. Thank you for travelling with Virgin Trains. Next stop is Prestatyn. We are now approaching Prestatyn.
Okay, so I've just applied 50% brake in, you know, just to bring our speed down. I'm going into full service. Actually, no, we're going to 60. So we need to really slow down. Actually, I'm going into full service because I feel like we're going to miss the station otherwise, so I'm going to go straight to full service. Anyway, there comes a Carathea, class 175 Carathea. Right. I am just now applying light braking to bring the train into the station. Because we don't want to brake too early and miss the border. Well, you know, stop too early, so I'm just going to keep it around here. There's the stop sign. So just gently get it to stop at the sign. There we go. Bang on. Brilliant. There we go. Welcome to Prestatyn. Okay. Now we've got to wait. Our next stop will be Crewe, I believe. So, yeah, we'll do that again. Okay, so Crewe is our next stop. Right, you know the drill this time. Right, got to do the passenger thing again, so yeah, just hang on. Okay, sorted that. Right, let's do the passenger announcement real quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board your 1951 Virgin train service to Holyhead. This train will now be calling at Crewe, Bay, Llandudno Junction, Bangor and Holyhead. If you want to alight at Llandudno Junction, this service will take, other services by Transport for Wales will take you up towards Llandudno. So please do alight at Llandudno Junction for train services to Llandudno. But if you are going towards Holyhead, then stay on this train as we will take you to Holyhead Express. So, next stop, Crewe. We hope you enjoy your journey with Virgin Trains.
Okay, so just not got long now. We've literally only got 3.1 miles to go till we get to Crewe. So yeah, we'll get there in no time. .9 miles to go. Ooh, it's going to be a quick service for those that need to get to Holyhead, to Crewe. .6 miles to go, and we'll be there. Quickly bloated the horn and that because I just literally looked ahead and saw it. Didn't see any whistle boards then. Okay, right, I'm gonna shut the power off, reduce the speed to 75, and then we've got a 40-mile-an-hour speed limit in force. Wow, 40-mile-an-hour speed limit in force. Oh boy. I know, that's bad. 40 miles an hour! Right, we've got to slow down now during this time. That's the AWS automatic warning system going off. Right, I just need to literally break down that brake and slow. There we go, it's going nuts again, the AWS system. Anyway, we are now approaching Crewe, so we're going to make another announcement yet again, a few minutes later, so let's do that now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your driver speaking. We are now approaching Crewe. If you are getting off here at this station at Crewe, please do take all your personal belongings with you. Also, please do mind the gap between the train and the platform edge, as we do not want people to get stuck between the gap. So please do mind your gap when you get off the train. So please do take care when you get off the train. Thank you for travelling with Virgin Trains. We hope to see you again very soon. Have a good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so what I've got to do now is I've got to slow down, literally 40 miles an hour, which is coming up right now, so I've got to slow down, come on. Yeah, we'll be alright, yeah. I've slowed down just in time. Right, we turn left, I believe that's an up void line, I think. Anyway, we are staying on this side, so we've got 40 miles an hour, which is our maximum speed along here. So here we are, arriving into Rill. So I'm going to apply light braking now, bring this train to a halt. Okay, there's the stop sign. There's a stop sign there. 6 car. Oh, so I'm gonna just stop here. It'll be alright. We'll just stop anywhere as I couldn't see the sign for anything. Right, I've opened the doors, so next stop from Rill will be Colwyn Bay. Then the next stop from Colwyn Bay will be Llandudno Junction. So I'm going to take a break for a bit. And then, yep, I'll be back in part 2 to continue on the journey to Holyhead. Yay. Okay. So, what I'm doing now is just wait. Now I'm going to wait for the bell buzzer communication system. Let's have a blow on the horn before we leave. Let's have a blow on it now, so we'll do the higher one. There you go. Okay, so that signal, yeah, there we go. Oh look, we've got old semaphore signals here. I didn't expect you could have semaphores here, which is nice. Which is nice because it shows the age of the old, you know, thingy. It shows the age of railways, how they were. I just like how that cloud's moving, literally. Maximum speed 125 miles an hour. Right, okay. That's the doors, so I'm going to wait for the bell buzzer communications from the manager. Come on, anytime today. Okay, right, we can go now. Right, departing away from Rill. So, and next stop's Colwyn Bay. So, passenger thing now, so hang on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board your 1958 Virgin train service to Holyhead. This train will now be calling at Colwyn Bay, Llandudno Junction, Bangor and Holyhead. If you are alighting at Llandudno Junction, train services are provided by Transport for Wales to Llandudno and Fynysthiog. Please excuse my Welsh pronunciations, but I'm not a Welsh speaker, so I can't speak well French, but Welsh, but you know, I'll try my best. So, yeah, do alight at Llandudno Junction for services to Llandudno and Fynysthiog. Thank you. But you do hope you have a pleasant journey with Virgin Trains.
Yeah, I was going to say, I do take the chances to apologise for my poor Welsh pronunciations of these places because, you know, I'm not that great with Welsh, but I do try. So, anyway, let's carry on, and we've just got under 9.7 miles now to Colwyn Bay. But you know what, we're, that's nice, that is. Don't know what river we're going over. We're going over a river. All I can just say is the river. The river something. Okay, let's just call it the river. Right, just bear with me, guys. I just need a drink. That's better. It's been a hot day today, so yeah, in real life it is a hot day, so I'm having a lot of drinks, you know, to keep me fluids in my body. You know, it's hot out there today, so about 34 degrees today, so it's really hot out there, so I need a lot of fluids in my system. But anyways, like, literally not got far, so we've only got 8.7 miles to go to Colwyn Bay, so literally, we haven't literally got that far to go. really made a bit of progress so far. Literally, we've only literally left about an hour ago, and yet we've already made progress towards Wales. So we've been travelling for about an hour now, which is really good. Oh, going over the speed limit. Oh, uh-oh, I need to slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Got 75 enforced. Okay, we'll be alright, we'll be alright. There you go. Right, we'll keep it in idle. Idle the throttle now. As we head off towards Colwyn Bay. Disabled the AWS there. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a bug with the signalling system or it's with the game itself, because for some reason the AWS is going off every time we go over a, you know, we go over a AWS rank. When we see the triangle sign, the yellow triangle, I don't know why it's going off, but it is for some reason. There's another 158. Okay. Okay. Okay, right, I'm going to speed up a little bit as we are losing a little bit of speed. So, I don't know what station this is coming up. I don't know if it even is a station. Yeah, it is. Let's... oh, Abigail and Penson. That's it, Abigail and Penson. Abigail in Penson, that's what it is. Okay, we can go up to 85 now, so I have increased the throttle to full power as we can accelerate on towards 85 miles an hour now along the North Wales coast. We literally only got 5.5 miles to go now till we get to Colwyn Bay. Traffic other side. If you're wondering what that noise is, that's the traffic. I don't know if that was a whistleblower then what I just said. If it is, I'll have to quickly blow the wall before we approach the signal. Well, the crossing. No, I think we're alright. Oh, going over the speed limit again. Right, not far now. We're doing it, guys, we're not far. Going up a big incline now, so it's still one in 391. I'm going to keep this notch 2 of power, as we don't need to go into full power for this, so we'll be alright. Anyway, I need to slow down, so I'm going to let the gravity do the work. It's going to let the gradient do the work, slow me down to 75. Gradient's getting me down to 75, which is perfect. There we go, we're at 75. So just maintain speed now. Okay, so the gradient's flattening out now. Then we've got a gradient going downhill. Oh no. Oh no, this doesn't look fun at all. Oh, that doesn't look fun. I hate it when you have to go down hills. You just can't maintain your speed properly. So I'm just going to leave it to idle, let it do what it needs to do. just gonna let it do what it needs to do. That's what I'm gonna say. Just let it do what it needs to do. Oh, come on. Anyway, there's Colwyn Bay. So we are approaching Colwyn Bay, so we need to get ready now to slow down. So I'm gonna start applying the brakes and slow down. So I'm just literally applying the brakes now to slow down for Colwyn Bay. Okay, so I'm going to make a quick announcement to the passengers, just to let them know we are approaching Colwyn Bay, so let me just do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your driver speaking. We are now approaching Colwyn Bay, so if you are alighting here, please do take all your personal belongings with you, and please do mind the gap when you step down from the train, because we do not want any injuries which will disrupt our service. So please do take care when you step down from the train. So please do mind the gap between the train and the platform edge. So thank you for travelling with Virgin Trains. We do hope you've enjoyed your ride from wherever you've started. So if you are getting off here, please do mind the gap. So thank you for travelling with Virgin Trains, and we're hoping to see you again very soon. Take care. Goodbye. Have a good evening. Goodbye.
Okay, so we have arrived at Colwyn Bay, and then our next stop will be Llandudno Junction. So that's where I'm going to have my break, and then we'll be back in part 2 to carry on from Llandudno Junction to Holyhead, to the final leg, for our final leg. So, let's do this. Let's hope it all goes well. Let's do this. Okay, right. Let's wait for the signal and we can get moving. Okay, departing away from Colwyn Bay, we've only got 4 miles to go now till Llandudno Junction. Okay, so I'm going to do my announcement again, so let's do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board your 10 past 8 service from Colwyn Bay to Holyhead. This train will now be calling at Llandudno Junction, Bangor and Holyhead only. If you are getting off at Llandudno Junction, services to Llandudno and Benesteffiniog is provided by Transport for Wales. If you are travelling back towards London, to the capital of England, please do swap at Llandudno Junction for services, for Virgin Train services to London Euston and Chester. So, yeah, that's what you gotta do. Anyway, we do hope you have a pleasant journey with Virgin Trains. Just enjoy the scenery. Sit back, relax, enjoy the scenery.
Okay, so now I've done that, let's carry on. So we're already building up speed to 60 miles an hour. So we've only got 3.3 miles to go to Llandudno Junction. The AI amount, I haven't seen as many AI on the route. So yeah, that's the only downside. I haven't seen as many AI. I thought there'd be quite a few AI passing by normally. Obviously, if that's the case, then yeah, that's all right, because you know it does take a lot of time and effort. These scenarios do, especially if it's a long one like this. So yeah, I can see the reason why, but yeah, it would have been nice if there was a bit more AI bound for the other way. I haven't seen another Virgin Trains yet bound for London Euston. I haven't even seen another Virgin Trains yet along here towards London. 2.4 miles to go, so we haven't got far till we get to Clandidno Junction. Anyway, we are nearly there now, so we haven't got far to go. Okay, right, I am going to stop the throttle there and apply some braking. We've got to slow down to 50 miles an hour coming up. It's 75 first, but then it's 50, so I need to slow down and get ready for easy 50 mile an hour speed limit, as we'll enter the station at about 20 or so, around there, 25, 20, or even 30 miles an hour. So I'm just going to apply 45% braking, which will bring our speed nicely down towards 50, which will bring our speed down nicely. So yeah, platform 4 will be calling in at Clandidno Junction. So yeah, it's not been that long. It's only took about an hour and 10, 15 maybe minutes. But yeah, that is good. Okay, right, I'm going to make another announcement to the passengers very quickly.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your driver speaking. We are now approaching Clandidno Junction, where we are resting for a bit, so this will take a bit of time. Anyway, if you are getting off at Clandidno Junction, please do mind the gap between the train and the platform edge, as we do not want any accidents which will disrupt our service. So please do take care when you get off the train. We hope you have enjoyed your journey with Virgin Trains. We're looking forward to seeing you again very soon. Clandidno Junction, next stop. If you are wanting services to Clandidno and Benysfiniog, do get off here, and these services are provided by Transport for Wales. So swap to a Transport for Wales service to Clandidno and Benysfiniog. Thank you for travelling with Virgin Trains. We hope to see you again very soon. Take care, guys. Goodbye.
Okay, arrival into Clandidno Junction. Nice. Okay. Right, we'll board passengers, and then once that's all done, I'm going to cut the recording there. Actually, you know what? I'll cut the recording now, and then we'll carry on. So, well done for part 1, guys. We'll see you in part 2. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one.